Hello, I'm Gayle Coleman. I'm here to introduce a new method of applique today. It's called double turn applique. It is a quick way. I know some of you don't like applique. You think it's a four-letter word, but if you have the opportunity of turning under 4 or 6 pieces at a time, how would you like it? I think it will change your whole idea of applique. Some of the tools that we're going to be using is a wash away thread. When you use this thread, you're going to use a little bit longer stitch. You're going to use 2.5 to 3 lengths stitch length. You want enough thread on the top that it can dissolve. And when you finish the project, remember this is wash away thread. You do not want to keep this in your bobbin. Remove it, put it in the bag, and zip it shut. You cannot go to another project with this unless you want it to fall apart on you. That's how I invented this technique. My block fell apart. Okay, the other thing is a fabric glue, and you will be needing that. To start this, we're going to be doing the double wedding ring. You will need, and in the pattern it tells you the size, 3.5 by 12.5 inch rectangles. You'll need 4 of them. There are 4 things in a block. I've developed a template that goes with this pattern. It has 4 corners, has little corners on it that match up with your rectangles. Simply place it down on those 2 corners at the bottom and cut the top and the bottom. When you are placing these together, you should have placed them together so that before you cut them, and I forgot to tell you this, the bottom 2 layers are right side up. The top 2 are right side down. This way in the center you have the right sides together. That's very important. That's going to be your turning area. When you get this done, you're going to take it to your machine that has been filled with the wash away thread. You're going to sew 1/4 inch at the top, 1/4 inch at the bottom. Then what you're going to do is take a turning tool that you've got. And since I've started with batik, we'll go ahead and use the batik fabric here. Simply insert your turning tool, attach it to the end, and turn it right side out. When you've turned it right side out, you have a piece like this. Smooth it out with your hands first, then take it to your steam iron. Make sure you have a real good steam. Hold it down in place for a few minutes. You want that water moisture to get into your threads because you do not want any threads left when you get through steaming, and you want to make sure that moisture gets in there. Okay, we pressed it real good. When you are doing this, you'll start at the end and pop a few threads. If you have sewed a heart or a circle together, then you're going to start at the place where you left an opening and pop a few seams, and then simply pull it apart. You will notice I now have 4 pieces that have been turned under, ready to go. You could also add 4 hearts for the 4 corners of a quilt. Okay, 4 pieces all turned under. Doesn't take very long to do that. And simply to work on this, you would come up here and put them in place, glue them down, and then stitch them down. Let's see if that's going to stay up there. I think I'll stick a pin in it just in case. Okay, so now as you can see, we start forming our circles with this. Very simple, very quick, lots of opportunity. You can make a full block in the middle. You can make a floral design or a directional fabric in the middle. This is a 4 patch. You could go ahead and sew your sections together. 4 patches over here with the things on top. And then up there, think 4 at a time. You got endless possibilities. Hope you enjoy quilting.